Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are doing the November 2021 spreads for all the signs. I typically do just for Capricorns because I have a soft spot for my people, but I decided to give you guys a treat and see if you guys enjoy it. If you do, then I'll just continue doing it. So we're gonna go from Aries to Pisces. Make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus because it may apply to one of those instead. And what else? Other announcements. Oh, make sure you go to the description box below to see the timestamp so you don't have to like figure your way around the video. And I'll also post my Twitter. You can go on there, you can book services, you can look at my stuff. I post a lot on Twitter. That's where I'm the most active. And I'm currently working on my Patreon. I'm trying to work on the tiers, but they're like super difficult to figure out because I want to make sure everyone's getting a good deal and getting the right information, you know. So let's do this. Let's start. This is November 2021. We're going to look at overall energies and challenges and advice, okay? So forgive me if I have anything in my teeth. I don't know. All right, Aries, let's do this. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the overall energy for November for Aries? Two of Pentacles reversed. So you are making some sort of choice that affects your material world at this time, okay? It comes at the loss of something though. So you are sacrificing one thing for something else. You also got the moon. You may have a lot of pent-up energy, secrets, emotions that you're not sharing at this time. November may be a time where you are going within. You are really keeping those emotions to yourself. Cancer energy, number 18, breaks down to a 9. Emotional perspective is key. And I think you may be finally biting the bullet on taking care of your emotional and mental health. So that's really good. Even if it comes at a sacrifice to you, it is important. I also see the Two of Cups reversed. So if you are in a union partnership, there may be some sort of distancing going on based on the emotions that you're keeping to yourself. Maybe you've made a decision to distance yourself from a friend or a loved one because the energy is not being reciprocated. You may be doing a lot for this friend and they're not doing that much back. And you feel some kind of way about it, okay? So I'm not gonna lie. You do feel like it's you putting in all the work, you trying to see them, you saying I miss you, and nothing's really coming out of it. Maybe a Cancer placement, or maybe it has to do with secret emotions that both of you are not sharing at this time. So let's see, Aries, what's the challenge for you in November? Challenge for Aries in November. 10 of Pentacles, that's a good challenge. And the Two of Swords. You got 3 number 2s. You may be seeing 2 2 2s. If you are, that breaks down to a 6. Make sure that you are doing what you're doing, make sure you keep doing what you're doing, right? But in terms of a challenge, 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, it's you safeguarding your money, you trying to save as much as possible, you trying to pay back things that perhaps you've been owing for a while. I also see this as you being very selective as to who you let in your house. So if that's not something you do, maybe it's something that you should consider, especially with the holidays coming around. I see you sitting on the fence deciding whether or not you want to do Thanksgiving or the holidays the traditional way, or if you want to do something different. And let's get your advice card here. But I see your money's looking really, really good. Actually, money is looking fantastic. So are your benefits. Your advice card is the Knight of Swords reverse. Be careful what you say in anger and make sure that you are thinking before you express yourself. This will be especially true when Mercury enters Scorpio because everyone's words will be very cutting. The Knight of Swords in the reverse as an advice card is also telling you to stop being so mean and being so harsh and just take care with how you word things, not just what you say, okay? So signs for you, really Cancer is the only sign that's like popping out at me, but air signs too, so you may be dealing with that. But Aries, that's what I have. Let's hop on over to my beautiful Tauruses and see what's going on for the month of November. All right. Taurus. So Taurus, you will definitely feel the effects of this new moon on November 4th. So that's going to be affecting your relationship house, your 7th house. So there's a lot of churn up of psychological issues and trauma, loss, conflicts in relationships right now that are coming up for you to look at. All right, but what's going on for Taurus overall energy for November? Taurus, why don't you want to talk to me, Taurus? There you go. Okay, 5 of Pentacles reverse, coming out of a place of being left out or not getting the help that you need, feeling like you are on the back burner. You are making yourself known. And now your standards have gotten a lot better. So November sees you upgrading your standards and being cautious with who you help now that you realize that when you were on the bottom, people really weren't there for you. So you may be letting someone back in from the cold, or someone may be letting you back in from the cold if you've been ghosted or dumped, whatever. Sorry. Sorry for the callousness. But if somebody has left you out in the cold in terms of a friendship or anything like that, I see them bringing you back in, or you putting yourself back in the mix. Also, your money's getting better. I think you're coming out of a tough spot. Ooh, here you are, Taurus, in your own spread. Love that. So that's Hierophant, number 5. Lots of changes happening. This is a 5-year, so it is a year associated with change anyway. This is a card of commitment and institution. I think the ball has finally started to roll. The ball has started rolling on a commitment, on a project, on something that you've devoted a lot of time and energy to. And it's fantastic. It's actually paying off. And people are coming to you for counsel and for advice. Okay? I see a little crush here. Not gonna lie, there's a little bit of a question here of love, Hierophant, and Page of Cups. Someone's interested, okay? Someone's interested in you, and it may be somebody that you're not expecting. You're actually a bit reticent to accept this offer. It's still very early stages, okay? It's not like this person is full-blown in love with you. Sorry, Venusians, but they definitely have a lot of feelings for you, okay? Positive feelings. They want to start something up with you. Let's see what the challenge is. Challenge for Taurus. Page of Pentacles reverse and the 5 of Cups reverse. You feel like you have to change what you feel or how you feel things because you're not getting what you want. You're not getting what you expected to get. That's a challenge. There's also something here about not learning from your mistakes, or not being aware that things have changed because effort was put in, and I think now you're getting tired. What's an advice card for Taurus? That's not a good advice card. 9 of Swords. Be really careful with your sleep, your habits having to do with the bedroom. Don't work in your bed. Don't do things in your bed besides sex and sleep so you don't disrupt your sleep pattern. I'm about to turn on the lights because it's getting dark up here. But also take care with your dreams. Like if you're having weird dreams, make sure you're writing them down when you wake up. I'm seeing a little bit of heaviness here because you're not really sure what to do. You're like, I just got out of this funk and now here you come. Like, why? That's how it feels. 5 is very important. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months from now. November 5th may be important. That's a big day astrologically. But hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you liked it. And I'll talk to you next time. Let's head on over to Geminis. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to turn on the light. Okay. It's not going to be cute, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. All right, Geminis, welcome, welcome. Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, November 2021. What's going on? Page of Pentacles reverse. So not learning from a situation, also not really giving to it, hesitating on investing in something. Moon card too. Lots of hidden secret emotion. Some of you guys may be Aries with Gemini in your chart or vice versa, but Cancer is showing up. Emotional perspective is key. What you're going through is not what someone else is going through. And I think you have to remember that. We have the Capricorn card with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Ooh, excuse my nose. Some of you are dealing with a karmic partner who are in November, who you're very much, you have a lot of hidden feelings for this person, but I don't think you're necessarily sharing it because I feel like you don't have that much to give, or you feel as though you don't have that much to give to the situation. Maybe you're not able to get involved with this person, but there's definitely sexual attraction. There is this physical pull towards this person. If this is not an individual, this could be you being extremely focused on your money to the point that it's all you can think about. It becomes obsessive. And you're not really getting the support that you need in all areas of life. Okay, Geminis, it feels like people think you can do it on your own, and you have been, but you're getting tired. And as soon as I said that, I got the Queen of Wands reversed. You're getting tired, and you also don't feel like you look that great. You feel like your appearance is lacking, your self-confidence is low. What the hell is going on? We have fire sign energy too. This may also be the other woman. There may be two people in the mix. Maybe you're not sexually attracted to the person you're with, but you are lusting after somebody else. Geminis, I swear to God, lusting after a Capricorn woman because you have feelings for them. Child, look. All right, Geminis, let's see what's going on in terms of your challenge for November. Too many fucking options is the challenge. 7 of Cups, the Star, and the Strength. There's a lot of sexual energy here. Aquarius and Leo. This may be the Leo woman that you're dealing with here. Ooh, my nose is itchy, so itchy. I have fall allergies. Like everybody else gets spring allergies. I don't get that. I get fall allergies. So 7 of Cups, Star card, and the Strength card. This is a very sexual reading. And I feel like you're with someone who is not reciprocal in their sexuality, or you're not reciprocating the sexuality because you're still hung up on somebody else. Someone that can fulfill you, someone that can make you feel good. You have a lot of options on the table. I think right now you are getting a lot of attention for how you look, Geminis. And it's because a lot of you guys have been working out or doing something that makes your body look really good, you know? And people are seeing your hard work. It's paying off, but you got too many people here. So be careful if you're dating someone, like, don't get caught up in the game, you know, because you might lose something important. 2 of Cups reverse. You may be getting a lot more attention. Like I said, in general, you're getting more popular. I just think you have more to offer now, emotionally speaking. But 5 of Swords reverse. You need to play nice. Geminis, play nice. Okay? Put your swords down, calm down, take a break. Stop getting so damn distracted. November looks like a hoe month. It's supposed to be no nut November, and here you are. All right, what's the advice for Geminis? Lots of nudity, like hella nudity. Your advice is to get in touch with your heart space. Queen of Cups. Another fucking queen. That's 3 fucking queens. You may have a lot of women in your life or a lot of family members that are like bickering, coming together. You got a lot of things that you got to take care of and face, lots of things that you have to resolve and fix. Relationship is a bit lacking here, but it's mostly because you've been a little bit too mean towards this person. You need to be nicer. You need to be a more romantic and loving person, okay? That's what I have, Geminis. That was way too fucking dramatic. Let's move on. Let's move on to Cancers. All right, let's go. Hopefully you're having fun. I know I am. Hopefully you like my new hair, because I cut it all off today. I was exhausted by my long hair, and I was like, I need to cover up this forehead. Just cut my hair off. Just cut it all off. I've actually always wanted to go bald, but I think if I went bald, I would look like a thumb. So it just wouldn't work. All right, Cancers, let's do it. Cancers in November. Cancers in November. What is the overall energy for Cancer placements in November? Ooh, High Priestess. So very intuitive month. Pisces energy, trying to make a decision on whether you're forgiving someone or not. This is my forgiveness card. You are leaning towards forgiveness. There's an ending, could be a death. When I see High Priestess and the Death card, it could actually be a physical death, okay? So someone may pass to the other side in November. If they do, I apologize, and I'm so sorry in advance. It does seem like it's family. Scorpio, Pisces energy. Something has to end. It's been very, very unfair. Libra energy. It's been unfair to everyone. To this person, to you, to family. But the situation overall is unfair. I think you don't accept this death. You're trying to. It's a highly spiritual month though, and it comes at the worst timing. Here we have the Emperor card. You're trying to keep things under control. There's a lot of Mars influence here. Scorpio new moon is going to also be significant. I had to tell you, this Cancer rising's already going through it. So this is Aries energy. So far you have Aries, Libra, Scorpio, and Pisces, all major arcana, meaning that your month will be huge. There may be issues with the law or legal system. I do feel like something has to be put to end because of the time it's taken, or because of how things work, the procedures. It almost feels like you've missed out. The timing is wrong. The timing is off. There's an older gentleman in a position of authority that may be important, that may be able to give you some counsel or some help to put an end to a situation that you've been really spiritually bogged down by. Maybe a father figure that's offering you help, or just a man in authority in general. And then what's the challenge for Cancers for November? Challenge. That was crazy. Your challenge is your card, the Queen of Cups. And that, my friends, is your own feelings. That is the challenge, is you. You are standing in your way. You're looking towards the past. You're wishing things could be comfortable again. You're wishing your heart was open. You don't want to talk. You're not in the mood to talk. You're not in the mood to interact. You're very closed off with your feelings. It's a private moment. There's a lot of time spent in the home. And then we have this. Anger, frustration, pent-up energy, not being able to let it out. There's working on projects. There's being at home. There's just a lot of quiet. And it's because there's a lot of anger here. Anger over having to let something go. So what's the advice card for my Cancer placements? Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Like I said, it's not the right time. Timing is of the essence when it comes to the progress of something, resolving a problem. Something that's caused a lot of upheaval in your life needs to be tackled, but you need to study it first. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you need to study first and look at it from different perspectives and get different people's opinions before you can take action, before you make a decision and a game plan. Things are changing for the better. There's a hiccup here when it comes to a very significant ending or death that happens in November. But other than that, I do see you working really hard to gain control over your life in many different aspects. You are just trying your best. But there is something here about the timing being incorrect and legal system issues. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Lots of energy here, lots of people. Maybe a lot of people, especially with the holiday seasons, it makes sense, right? But I do see you having to travel to local or long distance travel to resolve a problem or to fix an issue. So that's what I have, Cancers. Let's go ahead and move on over to my Leos. Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Leos in November? Leos in November. Overall energy for Leos. Hangman, interesting, very spiritual card. Some Leos may feel like they're suspended in time. Things aren't changing, they're not moving. You are being forced to look at a situation from a different perspective, whether you want to or not. This is Pisces, Aquarius energy, 12. December is going to be important, okay? Also, the 12th of November could be important too. You may feel like you are under reprimand or someone is reprimanding you. You feel like you're being watched. Something's really coming to an end soon. Not yet, but soon. Seven of Pentacles, you're watching your investments grow, or you're working a lot, putting in a lot of overtime. But I'm not sure why it feels like you're not getting, well, Six of Swords reverse. It feels like you're not learning something, or someone's not seeing how hard you're working or seeing the efforts that you're putting in. They're on the fence about you, Two of Swords. They feel like you're trouble or you're a problem. You're creating problems when you're not. That's why you're trying to see this from a different perspective. You're like, am I the drama? Am I the issue? What's that video? I don't think I'm the drama. Am I the drama? That's this. Because you're like, I'm keeping my head down and I'm working and I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Why are y'all having issues with me? So you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to shut the fuck up then. Ooh, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Sexy. There is support here. There is balance. There's reciprocity. There is an energy of love. I wonder if it's love, because sometimes the Lovers card can come out when it's not a love situation. Temperance reverse, excitability, extremism. Extremism can also be good. It's like overindulgence too. Queen of Wands reverse, you're not feeling that great. Five of Wands reverse, Sagittarius energy. Sag Pisces axis here. Learning and teaching. Talking versus opinions, or speaking versus opinions versus thought. Anyway. You don't feel very good right now. I feel like you feel as though you could do more. You're having to deal with the craziness of a home situation here, or a family situation where there's a lot of things that you have to get done. There's issues with pipes or issues with the home needing repair. And you having to fork up a lot of money for it. And I'm not sure that you're really happy about that. I feel like you're the one paying for a lot of different things. You and your significant other may be paying for a lot of things, and other people are not really like helping. You are trying to come into union with someone. I will say there is a desire here to put together a space for you and your loved one, or you and your lover. Like putting together that little place that's your own. So some of you guys could be moving with someone, but there's very differing opinions here on how you should invest your money or how you should spend your money. So if you're in a connection where you guys have very different money languages, that needs to be discussed, because that's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I think people forget that. In relationships, you need to be with someone who is going to financially be of value. I'm a Capricorn, so I see it that way. You want to date someone who is also about their coin and also going to work hard. You don't want to be with someone who's a busted ass loser. Sorry, busted ass losers. Let's see what your advice card is, Leos, because we've spent a long time on you. Your advice card is the King of Pentacles. Pay yourself first when you get paid. Pay yourself first. Pay your bills. Then the money that you have left over, you can do what you want with it, okay? You guys need money management help or advice, or someone to come in and clean up your books if you have a business. Tax season is coming, so make sure that your taxes are good. You got a lot of options for work coming in too. Lots of options, especially now around the holidays. But I want you to be really discerning about what it is that you take on, because they may be a little bit overwhelming. All right. So Leos, that's what I have for November. Let's head on over to my fellow Earth sign Taurus. My fellow Earth sign Virgos, because, you know, it's been a long day. All right, Virgos, Sun and Rising Venus, November for you. Overall energy, Three of Pentacles reverse. Not really wanting to belong, fit in, work with people, be involved, none of that. You just, none of that. No. I don't want to be part of it. Thank you very much. I don't want to talk. I don't want to cooperate. I don't want to collaborate. I don't want to do nothing. I want to sit here and people watch from my porch and smoke my blunt. Yep. I just want to be the star reverse. You don't want to be seen, heard, talked to, perceived. You just don't want to be. Why? Because you're going through a tower moment. It's very internal. Who you used to be is coming to an end. I think people forget every 7 years you kind of regenerate completely. New cells, new thinking, new mind, everything. That's why we're always changing as human beings, or one would hope that you're changing. So I see you going through a massive tower moment that hasn't come to an end yet. It's testing your hopefulness, your willfulness to keep going, your faith. It is testing your faith predominantly, but it happens in moments of extreme quiet. That's why you're retreating. I also feel like some of you feel invisible at work, invisible in life. Like you just want to run away. Just want to start new. You want to start a new life where no one's heard your name. You're like, fuck it. I want to move with my dog to a beach and just not be here. Because I was vulnerable and no one cared. And now I'm tired. That's what you're saying. Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius. Those seasons may be important. What is the challenge for Virgos in November? Oh my God. Challenge for Virgo in November. The Five of Swords reverse and the Ten of Cups reverse. So your challenge is getting away from family that you don't get along with, or people that you live with that you don't like. It's going to be really tough for you guys to find peace in November because it's going to feel very crowded. You're trying to be nice and express yourself more. You're trying to tell people, hey, I will tolerate this and I will not tolerate this. So I do see you growing in that respect, excuse me. But you still feel very uncomfortable. You're trying to reach a level where you are happy with yourself, and that's proving to be very difficult, okay? The only thing that will make you happy right now is just like leaving and starting anew. Your advice card, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Don't invest into anything you don't want to invest in, baby. You don't have to. And the Nine of Cups reverse. Now, when I saw the Ten of Cups reverse, I was like, okay, well, maybe they're not really into the whole family thing. Maybe they're just looking for self-gratification. But the self-gratification card came up in the reverse, which means that there's something you have moved away from, or you're in the process of moving away from emotionally, that you or the other person couldn't invest in for whatever reason. Maybe they were given to multiple people, you were given to multiple people. Doesn't have to be romantic, but you've given up on it. You've emotionally given up on it. You've not invested in a while. I think this is an old situation and you're just kind of like, I tried. You're very, I don't want to say you have like a bad attitude, but you just don't have that, that energy anymore. You don't have the spark anymore. For what is. You want new. Okay? Overall, it seems like there's a lot going on within you. You just need time and space, and I get that. But try not to run. Try to stay a little bit. Think about what it is that you actually do want, because I think it's changing. You just don't realize it yet. So, Virgos, that's what I have. Let's move on over to Libra and see what's happening for my Libra gang for the month of November. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November, please. overall energy, Knight of Wands. So lots of high intensity energy, moving around, you know, doing a lot of things. Knight of Swords reverse. Please plan things before you do it, because I see a lot of impulsivity here and people going in different directions, and you think I'm doing this, I'm actually doing this. There's some lying, there's some deception. Temperance reverse, extremism. So you've decided to take a project, hobby, action, behavior, and just do it balls to the walls. You're like, I don't care. I don't care who this hurts. I don't care how this is perceived. I don't care. They can talk about it if they want. Don't care. That's what you're saying. But I think it's because you know something's over and you don't want it to be, or something needs to end and you are like, no, I want to keep doing this. No, I want to keep drinking or eating this. I want to keep smoking. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep, and you can't. Just can't. Your health is suffering because you are not doing what you're supposed to, because you know better and you're still choosing to be silly. Okay. We have the we have the King of Swords, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be you. It doesn't have to be. We also have Sagittarius, Pisces on the table, Leo, and Sag and Aries too. King of Swords, Two of Wands, Nine of Cups reverse. You're trying to gain approval from someone who is never going to be satisfied or show you any emotion. Man, I see you doing all this research, all this like planning, and execution is just childish. Like you're not doing things the way that you're planning them out, or the way that you're saying you're going to do things is not really coming through that way. I see you learning or trying to learn about a possible move. It could be a move abroad, something that you've always wanted, but now you're not so sure. Lots of overindulgence in November. Oh my God. Oh my God. Temperance reverse and Nine of Cups reverse. And the Death card. Something needs to end. Something needs to end before it ends you. Sorry to be harsh, but you know better, Libras. That's why I'm being like this. You know better and you're still choosing to be childish. Something's ending whether you want it to or not. And you're going to stay in that ending process, or that end of line feeling, the feeling like things are almost complete but they're not quite there. You're going to feel that way until you come to a place of moderation and balance with your life. Right now you are doing too much of something and not enough of something else. What's the advice card for Libras for November? Ten of Wands reverse. Put something down. Don't overburden yourself. Don't do too much. Scale it back. You are a cardinal sign, but you don't have to do everything, Libras. Take it from a Capricorn. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to be nice to everyone. You also don't have to agree to stuff that you don't want to do, which you are really good at, by the way. Put some stuff down. Don't do too much. It's the holidays. Relax. And Two of Cups. Make sure that you are being fair with others, but also with yourself. All right? If there's a friend, a lover, whatever the case may be, that needs to help you out, voice your concerns. I saw something on Twitter that was like, if you're struggling and you have a man, you don't have a man. And tell me that isn't the truth, because like, what is this? If you are over here trying to get someone to help you out and they're not doing that, bye, you don't belong in my life. So that's all. That's all for Eduardo's advice corner. That's why I don't have friends, because I'm way too brutal and honest. But let's go ahead and move on over to Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios. I hope you're having a fantastic time. I was raised by a Scorpio sun, so very Capricorn scorpionic energy, you know, and that's my 7th house too. So let's do this. What is the overall energy for Scorpios for the month of November? Ooh. Taurus energy. Not wanting to commit to something, or having to commit to something that you don't really want to do. This is stubbornness. This is old fuddy-duddy people that are really stubborn and annoying. Death card reverse. Page of Wands reverse. Some of you guys are dealing with some sort of chronic issue having to do with your muscles, or it's affecting your muscles. You're feeling extremely lethargic, and it is something you need to get checked out, okay? Six of Pentacles reversed. You may be doing way too much, spreading yourself out too thin, to the point where your commitments are not coming out, or the product of your commitment is not coming out to look nice or be nice. Like the quality is suffering because you are taking on too much. You're also giving to too many people, helping too many people, and it's burdening your body. It's making you feel unenthusiastic for the fun things in your life, the happy things. You may also be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, male dominant masculine energy. This person is very unemotional, cold, mean. You actually avoid them when you can, because they bring down the energy in the room. They like make you feel bad. This person may be struggling, they may be sick, they may have mental health illnesses that need to be taken care of, but they refuse to see a doctor, and they refuse to acknowledge that something is wrong. So there's already a problem there. Some of you guys are experiencing issues in your home. I'm getting that for a lot of signs, like issues around the home, plumbing, or having to call an exterminator, having to call people in to like fix something. I'm getting that if you're married to someone, they want to fix everything, but they don't know what they're doing. There's a lack of know-how, and there's also a lack of money too. But let's see what's the challenge in November for you, my beautiful Scorpios. Challenges the world. Something is over, completed, successful, finished. You also may be wanting to travel. Two of Wands reversed, but you're not able to for some reason. This is when you're stuck. There's something holding you back from exploring the world and having the life that you want. There's something that keeps you stuck. It may be your own fears. It may be that you have to take action in order for other people to join you. But yeah, you're just wanting to go. You want to go. Eight of Cups. You know that your happily ever after is not where you're at. So you're like, okay, I need to go. I need to go. I have this big plan. But there's people, there's someone here who's keeping you. Maybe children, maybe a husband, marriage, like really practical earth type things that are holding you back. And you're like, when is this going to be done? When is it going to be over? You know? All right. What's the advice card for Scorpios? Five of Pentacles. If you got to leave motherfucker in the dark, in the dust, you do what you got to do. Back in the day, I would have been like, don't do that. Don't ghost them. That's rude. But now I'm like, fuck you and your mom. Like, if someone's holding you back and making shit hard for you and fucking up your success and making you feel lethargic and unhappy and repressed, and bye. Go be miserable outside in the cold. Ooh, as soon as you kick a motherfucker out, you get the Ace of Pentacles. There is money, an opportunity to elevate your financial circumstance in November. And we also have the Emperor reverse. Something that doesn't require you to do much. Something that is beneficial to you without you having to act or behave in a certain way. You may be asked to change your job title, or someone wants to change their job title or change their career in a major way. They no longer want to be in a position of power or be a boss or whatever. They want to back down in order to make money and not have as much responsibility. So, Scorpios, that's what I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. You had fixed sign energies. This new moon is going to take place on November 4th. It's going to take place in Scorpio in your first house if you're a Scorpio rising. And for that, I just recommend you doing a lot of journaling, a lot of reflection, because it is about you as a person, your identity, how you're approaching your relationship to yourself. So let's go to Sagittarius. Now, Venus is in Sagittarius, and listen, I've consumed everything in this house. So I need Venus to enter Capricorn like ASAP Rocky, even though it's going to be a shitty transit. I cut my hair right before Venus went into Capricorn. I'm like, we are not cutting hair then. We are not touching hair then, because I'm a Venus ruled person, so I have to be very cautious about when I cut my hair, when I don't cut my hair. If you want me to talk about that in a video, let me know. I can talk about beauty and astrology and like how to make the best decisions for you based on the astrology of the skies. All right, Sagittarius, what's your energy for the month of November? Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Page of Pentacles, so you're learning something. Two of Cups. Lovers reverse, Gemini energy. Knight of Cups and Four of Cups. Oh, interesting. Someone is still interested in you. Someone that you used to deal with a long time ago. They're offering you an apology. They're offering you love. They're like, let's try this again, baby. Gemini, Earth, water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're accepting it. You're accepting it. Someone wants to try again with you and you're like, okay. It doesn't take much because they're showing up as a page and a knight, so it doesn't take that much. So it goes to show that you probably were really invested, because you're definitely like, okay, we can try this again. I wonder why. I wonder why. Could it be because he's a whore? It's because he's a whore. Okay, King of Wands in the reverse, it's a whore. This person knows how to keep you stuck. This person knows how to make sure that you never move on, because they have really good sexual skills and they're just really fun when they want to be, but they're an asshole. They're an asshole. They actually don't want commitment with you. They just want to have sex, have fun. They're playing it like, I still got feelings for you, baby. And you're like, okay. No, run away. I don't like the King of Wands reverse because he can be violent. He can be violent. He can be... Sorry, my phone started like showing weird stuff. This person is just not good. They're showing up as a knight and a pentacle. A knight of cups and a page of pentacles, but they're actually a King of Wands reverse. No, because they're also really fake. They also tend to have temper issues or issues with violence and drugs and alcohol and all kinds of issues. Stay away from this person. If this person is you, get your shit together, because that is also Sagittarius energy here, okay? Maybe putty, silly in their hands, like, yes, come here, baby. Especially since Sagittarius and Gemini are like on that fucking axis. So there's definitely love in November, but it's dramatic, okay? And you need to weigh out the pros and cons and see if this fucking works, because this person has differing opinions in you on commitment. They have differing opinions in you, principles, self-esteem issue. Like, they have different values in you. They're pretty intense. So I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it because it's a King of Wands and he's a player. And then it's not worth it because they're fucking weird. They got weird ass understandings of the world around them. So that's a nerve. Let's go ahead and see what the challenge is for my Sagittarius gang. Your challenge is a 7 of Swords, a sneaky bastard motherfucker. That's why I don't monetize on YouTube, because I cuss too much. The Mars in the first, listen, I cuss all the time, every day, everywhere. Very unladylike. 7 of Swords is your card of deceit, betrayal, sneakiness. Your challenge is dealing with that. Also being sneaky and deceptive. So Sagittarius, don't think that you're exempt from this. As soon as someone comes in, they're right on out the door. This person's a player. What else can I say? If you let them in, if you let them pull the wool over your eyes and make you think that they're all nice and cute and, ooh, I'm so sorry, I changed. Oh, here's a flower, here's some shit, here's a purse. They just want to get in your pants. And you're like, sure, I would love to. And then bye. Next day, after y'all have sex, after that glorious sex, I haven't had sex in a long time. After you have that bomb ass D, they're out. They got what they wanted. They're like, bye. Maybe you're doing this to someone. That's the challenge. All right, what's the advice card for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November? Oh, where did the card go? It fell, but I don't see it. What? Oh. It fell like upright and it was standing up. That's creepy. Page of Swords. Be defensive, be closed off. Mind your messages too. I feel like this person is going to try to come in through text, through instant message, whatever the case may be, DMs. Stand your ground. Be defensive. Be defensive. Be defensive. Because this person ain't shit. Alright, Sagittarius, I'm done. Only y'all can tolerate my ridiculousness. Only fire signs can tolerate my ridiculousness. Let's be fucking honest. It's time. It is time to read for Capricorns. I love my new hair. I'm so happy with my hair right now. Like, this is what I wanted. I did not want to look like I had a wig on because my hair was so long and scraggly. Now I feel better, okay? All right, Capricorns, November 2021. What is the overall theme, overall energy for Capricorns in November 2021? Oh, Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so like I said, having to make a choice or decision impacts you in the material world financially, requires some sacrifice. Ooh, big money in November. Okay. And the Eight of Swords reverse. No longer afraid to take the opportunities to grab life by the fucking balls. Take that shit and run. You are doing good. Okay, you're no longer complacent, weighing the pros and cons, thinking what if, what if, what if. You also have Mercury in Libra. It's making everyone kind of, you know, debate a little bit too long. That fucking flew out, beach. Sorry, Mr. Cheese. Look, this flew out. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Yes. And there you are right there. Ah! Love that. Yeah, you're finally coming out of a state of sadness, depression, anxiety, and now you're like, I'm really, really fucking cool. And here comes the love, and here comes the opportunities. And I'm just like, yes, I'll take that. I'll take this. Thank you. Thank you. Very exciting. I think once you get off the fence and just make a move, all this positivity and new beginnings start coming your way, Capricorns. It is incredible. Hi, Papa. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi? Say hi, everyone. I can't wait for you to see Mommy's stickers because I'm on the sticker. Ah! Yes, we're going to have Astro Baby stickers and Ziki's on the stickers. So, yeah. For the holidays, yes. We're going to put out the stickers. I swear. Start shipping them out. So, what's the challenge for Capricorns in November? Because it looks like you are really charging forward. Challenge is the Star. Getting too popular, too in demand. Aquarius energy, if you have Aquarius placements, this reading could be extra true for you. Your star is rising in the sky. People want you. People want to be with you. They want what you have. It's not new, right, Capricorn? But I think now you're able to be a little bit more vulnerable and sweet, and people want to know your secret. They just want to know. They're like, how do you work and still maintain your life and enjoy your life? And you're like, let me tell you, after my 300 tower moments this year, I figured out a secret. And then they're like, what's your secret? And you're like, you can't be afraid. You gotta just do it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then fuck it. That's the Capricorn energy right now, which I really like. It's been a long time coming. So other challenge is the loneliness and feeling like you have reached a level that many people haven't really reached. And it's lonely at the top. I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna cry. It's lonely at the top, okay? There's a reason for that. Not everyone will be at the level that you're on. Remember, you came out with this as your overall energy. This card points to this card, all right? what you have to offer is greater than what the people in your life can give right now. They can't match you. You're unmatched. You are unmatched. So there's loneliness. There's a feeling like you're very, very popular, but the other side of that coin is that you are very, very lonely. You're making a decision in love, Page of Pentacles. You're making a decision to learn from the situations that don't give back to you. And you're taking new paths. You're making new decisions, new choices. Oh, and here you are, Queen of Pentacles. So your money is fantastic. I'm not worried about it at all. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Your money's fantastic. The Star card, you are hot. You are hot. People want you. People want your services. They want your business. They want your secret. There's something here about, oh, I gotta have what Capricorn has. So I don't know what y'all doing, but you better profit off that shit. Profit off of it, because it's profitable. All right, one more advice card. Nine of Wands reverse. Be careful with having a bad attitude or a chip on your shoulder. Just putting that out there. It's time to move forward, and you don't really have time for petty emotions and petty bullshit. You also don't have time to sit around and wait. Like I said, if an opportunity presents itself, grab that shit. All right, Capricorns, that's what I have for you. Let's move on over to Aquarius, and we can get going on that. See what's going on. I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in November for you? Judgment card, big decision. Family may be involved. You may be receiving criticism or feedback from family on a decision that you're making that impacts a lot of people. People are favorable, or they're favoring your decision though. Nine of Pentacles. So your surroundings look really good. You look really good. Your style is on point. People are like, okay, Aquarius, what you doing? Because I want to know. Happy, single. Everybody's like, damn, Aquarius is smelling really good. When she walks by, I'm like, sorry, Mr. Cheese. Even Aquarius men, like, you walking by, people are like, shit, look at their style, look at their outfit. Like, they look really nice, okay? Ace of Cups reverse. So a little bit of denial of love. I don't think you're in a position to be like, oh yes, I want to be in a love story. No, you're very happy alone. Nine of Wands. You're actually two number nines. Like, you're learning and you're coming to the end of a cycle. You're hesitating on taking on any love right now in November. Sorry. Because you've been hurt a lot and you're tired, and you think that the next person will effectively make you cold and, you know, make you hesitate to accept love forevermore. Like, the next one, you want to be the last one, so you're just being very harsh on who it is that you let in. And you have some contenders with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone wants to give you that 10th pentacle to give you your happily ever after, but I don't see you taking it. They would like to grow with you, and they are serious, but they don't thrill you. They don't make you excited. Knight of Wands reverse, okay? They're just like, what do you think, Siki? What you think? They're not very happy, like, sorry, they're not very happy. So I picked Ziki up and lost my track of thought. They would like to offer you something serious, but they are not an exciting person, and they are not someone that, like, makes you thrilled to answer the phone, to answer text messages back. They may also present themselves as someone who's very impulsive or wishy-washy, but they're actually quite stable. They may have fire and earth in their chart. I just don't see you being very attracted to them sexually. Four of Swords, Emperor, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to be by yourself. This is the card of independence. You're weighing pros and cons on this person. Like, I could date this person, I guess, but you're not about it. I think you're deciding instead to take a break from dating and kind of sit back in November and just rest and recuperate. Focus on your coins. What's the challenge in November for Aquarius? Challenge. Your challenge is the Page of Cups, a crush. Someone definitely likes you. Also, coming to terms with how you feel is a challenge for you too. And what's the advice for my Aquarius gang? The Sun card reverse. It won't be all happiness and rainbows, okay? It won't be perfection or the happily ever after that you thought it would be like, but maybe you should give this person a chance. They don't seem like a bad person. It just seems like you're not in the right space, headspace, energy, whatever, to receive that love, because there's a lot of hidden feelings that you have. I think someone has a secret crush on you, and I keep getting that. There's someone that watches you, and like maybe you're at the gym or you're somewhere out in public and they're just like, oh my God, they're so perfect and they're so beautiful, and they stare at you, but they know that you'll probably reject them, and they're just kind of like in the periphery of your energy, and they would like to offer you something, but this hyper independence energy that you got going on right now, Aquarius, is pushing people away. Sorry, just saying. Aries, very strongly, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what I have. Let's head on over to my Pisces gang. Last but not least, I always feel so bad. You guys are always at the end, but that's how the zodiac works. All right, Pisces. What's the overall energy for November for Pisces? I'm so sorry the sun went down on me. I should have planned this a little bit better, but I wanted it to be a little dark and spooky. I didn't want it to be, you know, bright and shit. Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. Lots of people wanting to talk to you, offer you things. You're kind of defensive about it though. You're like, it's too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it is. So good looking out. You're suspicious for a reason. Yeah, Hangman, you're holding back. This is your card. December may be important for you too. You're trying to see someone from all angles, or you're trying to see a decision or your options on all sides or all angles. Two of Pentacles is coming out for everyone. Weighing your pros and cons. So November seems like it's a decision-making month. And something's piquing your interest here because you're looking like you're accepting something. You're accepting an offer, even though you're kind of hesitant at first and you take the time to think about it. Five of Cups, Death card reverse. Five of Cups reverse too. I mean, it's like you almost feel like you have no choice, but you do. You're deciding on the acceptance of coming to terms with loving that which already loves you, because you don't want something to end. This may be like a friendship or a partnership where maybe it's on its last leg and you're like, should I keep this in my life or not? Because it's really hard right now and I have a lot of options and people want to talk to me, and I don't know. I feel like you want to stay because it's familiar and it's something that you've known. You just don't want to lose out on something good. Okay. Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups reverse. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or a Pisces, or a Cancer, who is emotionally unavailable, or a man, a person who's emotionally unavailable. Maybe this is you being emotionally unavailable, because you're giving to several options, or this person's giving to several people. There's a big energy here of someone is talking to a lot of people. If you're not talking to a lot of people, but you're talking to a person romantically, know that this person is talking to a lot of people in November. Okay, so be careful with what you accept. We have the Moon card reversed and the Ten of Wands for a challenge. It's a very laborious month. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot on your plate, so take it easy. It'll be easier for you to lash out in November because there's a pressure building up in terms of how much you're doing to distract yourself from the feelings that you have, and then that's building up and building up and building up, and then you just decide to make a scene. Like, you're like, I'm tired, I'm gonna cause a scene. Okay, what's the advice card for my Pisces gang? This is your advice card, okay? Be prepared for disappointing news or disappointing conversation, or you could be disappointing someone, okay? King of Wands reversed and the Chariot reverse. Yeah, there's a player here. You got all the water signs on the table, but also fire sign energy. Cancer is very strong here. So is Scorpio and fucking Pisces. You are dealing with a player. You are dealing with someone who keeps going back to someone else or keeps going back to their ex. There's somebody here who's directionless. Maybe you, directionless, passionless, is not really putting in the work, but expecting things to work for them. So y'all better take care of yourselves, okay? If someone is wishy-washy and doesn't know what they're doing, doesn't know what they want, kick them to the curb. That's what I have for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed your November 2021 tarot scopes. And if you did, make sure that you subscribe, that you hit the like button, that you hit the share button, and that you comment below if it resonated. I'll be posting the timestamps ASAP, so you won't have to like flip around. And like I said, we have the new moon on November 4th. That's going to be at 2:15 Mountain Standard Time. And it's going to be ruled by Mars in Scorpio. So it's a pretty intense moon, driven by a lot of anger and defensiveness and resentment. So I want you guys to take care. That is also square Saturn. So a lot of our actions are keeping us from achieving what we want to achieve. So head on over to my Twitter and I'll talk more about that. I should really film more astrology videos. It's just the mental work that it requires, the preparation, everything. It's very hard. Tarot is easy. You just pull shit out, and I know how to interpret the cards, but astrology takes time. I have to research and make sure that I'm presenting it in a way that is, you know, easily understood, and ooh, it's a lot, girl. So be kind to me. Yeah, so I'll be posting those the information on the stickers soon. And if you want to book with me, tarot or astrology, make sure that you head on over to my Twitter and you can check that out in my bio. But thanks so much, you guys. I will see you soon.